Hi everyone, it's Maria, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the books that I've read in the past month that I've really enjoyed. I finally got to sit on the couch and just, turn a couple pages, which were really, really good. It's been a long time since I've gotten in the habit of reading, so we're finally almost settled with our new house, and I can relax, sort of. So without any further ado, before more of my children interrupt me for the millionth time, I'm going to go ahead and start. So the first book is The Summer Wives by Beatrice Williams. This book is one in which you kind of get clues back and forth between decades. The main character, Miranda, is, at the time it starts, I think, a teenager whose mom has just married into a very wealthy family on a very pretentious kind of country club area. And she has a stepsister that is kind of more wild and free-flowing. She's starting to put together bits and pieces from different families, from stories she hears around the island area. I don't know, there's water. It's not an island. But I really enjoyed this book. It kept me on the edge of my couch trying to figure out what's going on, how Miranda changes, because as she gets older, she's much more sure of herself. She actually becomes a movie star, and she does not seem like that as a teenager. So you kind of are trying to figure out what events made her the person she is, and why have the people changed from who they were as well. And it goes to show you a lot of what shapes a person, what secrets do to families, but also it's a community that protects their own. And so you kind of see a little bit of, while they might not like each other, it's your own family, so you're going to go to the ends of the earth to protect them. And it was a fun read, but also very thought-provoking. There were several times I gasped out loud, which I always find a good thing. So that's the first one. The second one is, I don't know, how am I going to say this? It's not really devotional. I don't know how to put it. It's, I guess, a progressive commentary on scripture. So Unsettling the Word, Biblical Experiments in Decolonization. It's edited by Steve Heinrichs and has different essays or even stories that have been put together from different people that take scripture stories that you've maybe grown up with if you were a Christian in Sunday school class, and turns them on their head. One of my favorite ones in here is when they take the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who go into the fiery furnace for not bowing down to this golden statue, and they turn it into modern day times and make it Donald J. Trump and the American flag and Star Spangled Banner. So yeah, that kind of tells you a little bit about what kind of book this is. It's definitely will make you think, evaluate what your own roles in these certain situations are. There were some in here, every single essay in here has totally challenged how I viewed the scripture, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, enter at your own risk. The other one that I read for a sermon that I preached this month was Just a Sister Away by Renita Weems, a womanist vision of women's relationships and the Bible. Also very good. I found a lot of womanist theology books lately, and I've really enjoyed taking that spin on scripture. I feel like scripture a lot of times leaves out women issues, women voices, women people, and I'm trying to do a better job at looking at what I've missed, and turning that on its head. The next book that I read was Queenie by Candace Carty-Williams. This book is actually, I'm pretty sure, yes, it's her first novel, although she has won some story prizes for some other things. It was really good. Another one that I kept gasping through, and I kept reading faster and faster because I wanted to find out what happened to everybody. But Queenie is kind of a mix of Bridget Jones' Diary mixed with the Hulu show Shrill, done with the main protagonist as an African American, if that makes any sense to you. So there's going to be issues in here on race, there's issues in here on sexuality and women in business, and the extra burden that comes with, especially if you're an African American woman. She also is, I think, first generation American. So her family is Jamaican, and they have kind of a whole different culture and expectations on her as well. So that's kind of tied in. Queenie, she was one of those protagonists that you're just rooting for her to really find her niche and her own voice and feel comfortable with who she is and what she brings to the table, because a lot of times people are telling her she's not bringing enough to the table, and I loved it when she found her voice. It reminded me a lot. If you've liked the Hulu show Shrill, or you like those kinds of things where people are coming of age in their in their adulthood and getting more a grip on who they are and where they fit in, especially if you like it done with some more diverse voices, I really recommend this book. And the last one is Wolfpack by Abby Wambach. She is Glennon Doyle's wife, but more importantly, she is, I think, the world's leading soccer scorer for both men and women on the fields. She's an amazing soccer player, but what I have really liked watching Abby as she has done her activism is how amazing she is at rallying people to speaking up, to justice, to love, to moving forward. This book is based on a commencement speech that she gave where she talks about how women should treat themselves and treat their community if they want things to change. It was really fun. I actually ordered it for my niece for a graduation present, along with several other books that I'll show you at some point. I really recommend it. It's a very quick read, Wolfpack, but it packs a big punch, and it would be a great, if you're going to all these graduation open houses or sending people away to college or to adulthood, I think this is a great gift to stick in their hands. So those are the main books that I've read in the last couple weeks. I have several more that I'm halfway through, and lots more on the docket because I got a big library haul. So that's all for me. I would love to talk to you in the comments. I'll see you later. Bye.